So you want to check out some old videos?
I do. I desperately do. So we're going to go all the way back. We're starting in March of 2019, which is like before we even like fully left mortgages. This was fishing with your brother on Blue Creek.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so this was kind of just playing around. We just formed Action Jacks in February, so 1 month before this, and we were still very much in mortgages. Like this was just for fun, like a little add-on.
GoPro shot.
Yeah, because I think at this point we only had the GoPro and the drone.
Mm-hmm.
And our phones.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a phone. If you're like, I can't do video, use your phone, literally.
This is a popular fishing spot.
It was a great opportunity to like go out and spend time with your family and play with the stuff that
Yeah,
we
it was
were
cool.
doing.
Just getting into it and figuring out how everything works. And
Oh, I remember the drone shots in this too are like you're so much smoother now than you were.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
Like,
sense.
yeah, look at the way it like snaps.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of finesse.
And then I think it was this one too, or maybe like you
Just-
would never use that
You're
shot
just
now.
spraying it everywhere. Yeah. I got a boat in the shot. I was happy.
Yeah, totally. It's moving. And then you're like flying the drone and everybody's like trying to talk to you and like making you nervous.
Oh, they were talking
Like,
about it crashing.
Everybody always talks about crashing the drone when you're flying the drone. Don't do that. It's like,
It's like the worst thing you can say to somebody while they have a drone in the air.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
man, what if you crash?
begging
Have
fate.
you ever crashed before?
Wait until
How
it's
expensive
landed.
is that?
It's expensive. Stop
What if you
asking.
hit someone?
Worst case
Yeah.
scenarios.
Are you allowed to be up that high?
Shut up. Let me fly. You're distracting the pilot. He's a pilot.
Yeah.
It's FAA licensed. Like, stop.
Yeah. You literally have to stop people
All the
sometimes.
time. All the
It's
time.
funny.
I just redirect. Come talk to me. I'll talk to you about the drone as much as I can. I don't know that much about it. Oh, I love this shot too, driving over the GoPro.
Yeah, just hoping he doesn't smash it.
Yeah. It's strong. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where
cool.
we started. That's the beginning. Detail by Miles, his epic B-roll.
Yeah.
This one's fun because it's like a lot more fast-paced than what we were doing at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I remember we specifically took the car into the woods to get it messy so he could clean it. So we could
Drove
show
through
the
every puddle we
transformation.
could find.
We went and got a Christmas tree, I think. is
Oh,
where we
yeah?
took it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool. That's
I
right.
love that transition, that steam.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, just the detail. Like, literally, his name is Detail by Miles, but,
Yeah.
like, the detail he goes into to clean your car,
He's a nerd about it.
big time.
Yeah.
Big time. In the best way. I mean that with love.
Yeah,
Like, you're
yeah.
a nerd about cameras. He's a nerd about...
Yeah. Like, he's
Detailing
just
cars.
passionate, I guess is what I should say about it. Like,
That's the right word.
he'll tell you more than you ever want to know.
And then you did this logo animation for him, too, which is
Uh-huh.
always a fun thing to be able to
Yeah,
offer.
it's perfect. It matched his logo and stuff, yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
This is Marcel DeHart, Home Inspector.
Oh, man.
This is still one of my all-time favorite videos.
He's got such a cool job. Like
And
that,
so
I
we
think.
got to like really take our time and like crawl around the house.
He did.
Well, yeah, I mean, you did. Oh, and we helped write the scripts for this one.
Uh-huh.
So I have to scour any and every area that could be.
Yeah, you're in that crawl space right
Yeah.
now. And then I think we have the teleprompter. I might be holding the iPad at this point. We're in 2020.
I think this is the iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're just holding it.
It works. Yeah, and I just love being able to like tell people stories.
Uh-huh. Show him in action.
All these flashlight transitions are so fun. And then he had to like take this GoPro up to the roof for you.
Yeah, yeah. We sent the drone up.
Oh, yeah. That's always a good option.
Yeah, I'm not getting up there.
Thank God for the drone. Yeah.
I got a camera that'll get
Even
up
with
there.
all the insurance in the world, no thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing right now, this is like a long video. It's like 3 minutes long.
Yeah,
3.5 maybe.
Uh-huh.
And that is not what we do now, but it is what made sense at the time, and it would make sense in some scenarios still today, like website videos. That makes sense. If you're doing a
Absolutely.
YouTube channel and like have an intro video about yourself, that makes sense
Yeah, the transition to vertical video is still happening in 2020.
for sure. And now you can take this long video and just put segments of it, and it would be in like a series.
And it's great for your website, too.
Absolutely. I love the little end card. Photos.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love when we get to add that stuff. Okay, so that was Marcel in February of 20, so that's 2020. Now we've got a bunch from 21, because we had a lot of fun that year. We have a lot of fun every year, but
We like to have fun here.
we do. It's like one of our main things. So we'll start with this clone video. And this was March of 21. And this was, you want people to make clone videos. Like, you saw this, you figured out how to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
you want-
I was asking people, like, if they wanted to do one, and people, like, couldn't, like, figure out what I was talking about, like, the concept. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, then I guess they need to see it.
And so
Here we
go.
are.
And then you had to, like, wear headphones or something so you could, like, hear yourself talking to yourself.
I recorded myself on the desk on the right, and then the second piece was to film myself on the left, and I listened to the recording that I made with an AirPod in my ear so that you can't see it on this side, and so I had something to react to.
Sneaky. Multiple personalities. Okay, so multiple personalities. A lot of the times we have an idea and we're like, let's just make it, because we can't wait for a client to like come around to the ideas. So we're like, let's just do it. I know this is one we saw on social media and you were like, I can do that, so let's go do it. And so it's just this loop of like 4 shots or something.
In horizontal still.
Yeah, because this is, 21.
Yeah, and just loops.
Yeah, June of 21. So this is great for social media at the time, because if you made a looping video, it would continue looping it. And so people would tend to watch it all the way through. But now we would probably just have 1 or 2 loops, because it will auto loop, hopefully.
Exactly.
Not always.
And probably more shots.
Yeah, definitely more shots. But this is like, we just ran out for the day and we're
Yeah.
like, what can we do? And like go to all these very famous Vancouver spots and like do it as quick as we can. And that's what we came up with. It's still fun. It's definitely, I don't know, it could use a little finesse maybe, but I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and for social media, you know, it's perfect for that.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be
That's what's fun about
attention-grabbing.
social media a lot of times is like you don't have to take things super serious, like if you were like doing client work or something like that.
Yeah, you can kind of fly fast and loose or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like most of my like I call it flaws or something in the video, like that you can find are all in our videos. Like I wouldn't let something fly in somebody else's video.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said. So this one is Cascade Athletic Clubs. So this is actually like intro to Cascade Athletic Clubs, which, by the way, super cool gym. Like, cannot wait to get a membership there.
Man, it's huge. It's like a couple city blocks. And like they have as you can see,
rock
they have
wall.
everything, man. Yeah.
And then this huge floor of machines, a big, huge weight room. So yeah, this is
just one section of the
and there's
gym.
an upper level, so you can be up here like doing the stair stepper, watching all the people live down here lifting weights. And then they have this really cool like TRX gym, and then a classroom. I think they have 2 or 3 classrooms.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And they'll have them all
more.
going at the same time, like just all different kinds of stuff going.
So
Amazing.
many different kinds of classes. I love that somebody that volunteered for this was wearing a Base Canyon shirt, because like that's our people. It was cool too to have so many people like participating in the volunteer.
And excited about it. And yeah, it's always fun when you get people like that.
And this team tribe training is super cool, and it was an actual class that it wasn't like they volunteered for it. They were like, I'm going to class. I'm okay
that
with
was
being
an actual
on camera.
class. And they work, man.
Yeah, I would love to be a part of that. And then their personal trainers. This was great stuff too. It's super motivating to be there, and it's a great family-friendly place. They have like an outdoor water park. They have a daycare.
Yeah, that kids'
which
water
showed
park
there.
is freaking pretty
The
cool.
kids' water park I'm hanging out in. I'm just saying, like, I am a big kid. We all know that, but like, that place is fun. This one was super fun. First of all, these guys are so fun.
Yeah, they like participated in filming. Like, let me put cameras on them and chase them with cameras and put the drone next to them.
And then like the thumbs up to the GoPro. That's so fun.
Yeah,
it's really nice when they're not just like bothered that you're there.
I told them what I wanted in an ideal situation, and they're like making it happen. It was, I mean, plus
Like,
it's just
this.
cool anyways.
Yeah.
That's just that guy working.
Yeah, and that's such a good point. Like, so many of the things that we do on camera is like, what you do is interesting and we want to show people, and you're in it, so you're like, no, it's not.
People think it's not. Yeah, I have to tell myself that, and then I start talking about what we do, and people see, like, it feels like I'm playing sometimes.
Yeah, totally.
I have so
and
much fun with
we
that.
do, but also it's a lot of work. A lot goes into it. And so I can understand, like,
Just
you're
like
in
these
it
guys.
and you're like, yeah, this is just hard work. But like, dude, that's cool. Not everybody sees all of that. Like, we've seen solar panels. I've never seen them installed. I had no
Yeah.
idea. It
Oh,
was
that's
like
good.
one panel at a time and like has to face the exact direction and like, yeah, just the thought that goes into
How
it,
they
the
mount those to
math,
the house
like,
and stuff,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's super cool.
That was one day. They did all that in one day.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, that was amazing. I don't think I was a part of that one. I think you went and did that one on your own.
I did. I had just gotten that a new drone, and I was just out there all day with it, just burning through batteries.
That's one of those times where like you're working, but you are having fun. Like you for real are out there having fun. It's not always like that, but oh my gosh, I'm
Yeah,
just
when
so
it
glad
is,
that
it's cool.
we have those opportunities. This one is another Cascade Athletic. This was like the director's cut, okay? So this was like fast paced. You're like moving the camera with their movements, like that, yeah, and the transitions. And like they wanted to use a slightly different music, and I think we rearranged some shots or took some shots out or something. But this, like, we made this and we were like, I have to have this forever.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, they definitely changed the music.
Yeah.
We just loved the vibe of it, and like you had been wanting to
I
have
love
something
changing the
like
music
this.
on a project, man. Let me tell you.
That's a lie. Don't do that.
I mean,
It's all
if it's got to
time
change, it's got to
music.
change.
Yeah.
But it's the hardest thing because you just have to tear the video apart.
Oh,
because
I love those transitions. So it's very similar to the other one, but we don't have that like walking in, and it's all about like the actual action of working out, which just like every time gets me pumped to work out. Every single time. And I really want a membership there. Hey, sponsor us.
Yeah.
We'll make you content. Louisville Park Sound Project. This one was so much fun. Push play. This one was fun because we were like scheduled to film something else, and it fell through for some reason.
Yeah.
They had to reschedule, and we were like, well, we have all our gear. We were literally in the car when it got rescheduled. And so we were like, we have to go do something. What can we do? And I think you'd been like seeing some sound projects on like the YouTubers that we follow.
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw some people doing something like this.
And so we went out to the Louisville Park, and
Beautiful day.
yeah, it could not have been more perfect.
And you're just out there like playing with your camera and stuff too, and it's really just this kind of stuff is just kind of practicing. This is the result of some practicing, the best of the best shots and stuff, and like we hadn't the drone for very long or that camera for very long, and
I think you just got a gimbal or something, because I remember taking some pictures of you with it.
I had. Yeah.
And so all the sound in this video is you made this sound. You got this sound from like sound libraries, or we recorded it on the mics.
That's what it was to make a whole video using only audio from the sound library.
Yeah. And I know we like recorded that on the mic, but I don't know if
We
that's
didn't
the
use
sound
it.
you used.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there were so many squirrels that day. It was like squirrel heaven, which I am obsessed a little bit with squirrels. So I had a great time. Because why not? Just walking through the park. And then there's a chipmunk. Little critters just make me so happy. You got the sound of it crunching somehow. Like
That's the sound of somebody eating a candy bar, and I distorted the sound a little bit to try to get it to like a squirrel.
Oh my god, that's funny. And then here I am, I'm catching fall. I remember that was like my favorite trick.
Caught
I
it.
caught it. I caught it. Oh, there's another one. Yeah.
You're so cute.
Yeah. And then this transition, I'll never forget. Because we said something about it feels like Star Wars.
Oh, yeah? That's funny what you remember and I forget about projects.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you're in it editing, so like when you edit a video, there are parts that stick out to you, and it's very different from what the viewers catch on to. So yeah, that was a fun one. And just being able to explore, like, thank God we live in the Pacific Northwest. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, in the fall, there's usually something awesome to shoot.
This video makes me very happy.
Let's just get into it.
Okay. I just love everything about this video.
So we had some clients that were having a wedding in Playa, and they needed a wedding videographer.
And we were like very clear with them, we do not do weddings. Like this would literally be our first and probably our last. Like we are not. And they were like, I don't care, we love what you do. Like come to Mexico with us. Like let's do it. And
Yeah,
we
they
were
bought
like,
us plane tickets and we went down and stayed with them in this big beautiful house. And
that big beautiful house there. And then Every day they're doing something incredibly fun
Every
like
day
this.
they found something crazy to do, yeah.
This sent us on this whole daydream spiral of like, can we be vacation videographers where like we make you an after movie of your awesome vacation?
If you're gonna go somewhere awesome, like you don't have to worry about being on your phone, like let us document it for you.
You don't have to take a bunch of photos. I mean,
I'm
like
down.
obviously take
Let
photos,
us know.
but yeah.
We don't charge much for it.
Literally, you just have to get us there, feed us, room us.
It doesn't have to be nice.
It should be nice. Stop. We have standards. Not super high ones, but.
It depends.
And all these performers they found like on the street in Playa, and we're like, I want you to perform for my family. Come on.
Can you come by tomorrow night? Can perform and
they did.
And they did. It was amazing.
And then it's Chanel's second birthday. She's a baller, so she's in Mexico for her second birthday and going on a yacht with her family. Like, oh my God.
They had to get a boat this big to fit everybody because they had the whole fam down there. It was awesome.
Family and friends. And we spent the day out there, like, out there. What is it? Isla Mujeres?
That's exactly where it was.
Yeah.
Good memory. And we tried to put the drone up, but it was so windy it started to drift into Chanel.
Who's having a great birthday,
Who's having a second birthday. And I had to just put it down and I cut my finger really bad.
Bloodied up a towel on that yacht. Oh man, those performers were great, man. The way
So
they like
amazing.
interacted with us and the family too. It wasn't just like a show. They were like coming through.
Incredible.
Yeah, super cool. And then of course we go to a cenote because you're in Mexico. You have to go to a cenote. The healing powers of a cenote like last. Like
Oh my gosh, incredible.
like I can think about a cenote and feel better.
Yeah.
And then street food, you know,
Oh,
we need a
so
snack
good.
because we're
Yeah.
on the way to another cenote. Amazing. Oh, and I just love when you get to like have people interact with our equipment too. So like giving somebody the GoPro, like Karina or
Yeah.
this kid here, he does such a good job. That's still one of my favorite shots ever.
Wow. Yeah, they're so fun.
And then this, like, yeah, one of my top 10 shots ever in anything we've ever made. Like, so good. Yes. And then on to the wedding, the reason we're all there.
Right.
And so it's like 2 or 3 different videos, like all together in one, because it's this like memorial video, you know, of like what happened. And so normally you'd probably have the wedding video be separate, but they wanted them all together. So here we are with the wedding.
Well, this is like a total vacation video. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
a separate wedding video.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much fun. First of all, they're fun people. They're really nice. They're super kind and generous and like thoughtful and like just good energy to be around. And so like to just be a part of that. And like we're not super close with them. And they're
Yeah.
like, come on this amazing vacation with us. Like, oh my God, what a dream. So yeah, if you want a vacation video, I know some people. It's us.
You only need one of us, so.
Whoa, integral. Okay, so that's 2021 fun. So now we're into 22. This is another Detail by Miles. We've done some fun stuff with him. And another version of a clone video. So you finally got somebody to do it and you went in.
I did. There's only one of him.
I swear. But in this video, there's one.
Well, and it's like he gets your car detailed so fast, you're like who helps you? And he's like, no, it's just me.
It does so much, yeah. It's just my favorite is this guy just spraying water. on
Why
the
is he
ground.
just spraying
I
the
don't even think that's
ground?
water. That's like actually something.
Actually a cleaner or something.
Oh, it's such a fun video. So quick too, which is
Yeah.
so nice. 43 seconds and like 10 of that is this logo animation, but you've got the sound of like it's like minion sound or something.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
all the way through the end. It's
Super
such a
fun.
nice touch. This is our friend Jamie. She's an incredible person, as is her sister Shauna. And so she has this awesome shop. They just got a new location, actually. They're moving.
Oh, no kidding. Oh,
bigger,
fun.
yeah.
This is Miss Clark County. too.
It sure is. Yeah. Not at this point, but now, currently.
Right.
So this is a video just kind of explaining like who Uptown is, how they came to be, what they do, who they help, that standard about me for a website video. And this one was really fun because we got to do this. I love this effect where like you're just cycling through things. We got to use another client of ours to like get this B-roll. It's a shared client that we have, and just kind of like go through really what she's doing. And now she's doing so much more. I cannot believe how much this woman does.
We did a clone video for her too because we were like, Jamie, the same thing. Like, how do you do it all? Because she runs this whole business and takes care of her family.
So she was like on the phone
and Miss
behind
Clark
the
County.
computer and I love that we like have our stuff on the screen there. And so yeah, we did some of our printing of our clothes to like show the process, and then that little confetti effect is so fun too. I love that it just like kind of lingers, and she's like,
That's fun.
And I love that little zoom in too, like when you get to be playful with the editing. That's really fun. Yeah, so they're just moving. That space is available for lease now.
Oh wow.
I'm really excited to see where they're going to be. So in August of 23, we've got this RV in Style video.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So they sent us out to several of their RV resorts, and
Which are super nice.
and their mascots are Sasquatch, and then her name is Squatchy or something.
But they're a couple.
They're a couple, and they're like actually the people in the costumes are a couple.
Are actually a couple.
It's so cute. They're like this teenager couple. Oh my god, we had so much fun. They were so hot in those suits. Though.
It was. This was like it was high 80s.
It's August. Yeah, it's August.
90s maybe.
So we followed them around to a couple parks. I mean, I think it was like one park a day we went and filmed, and then we compiled all of them into this one mega 3 parks video.
Yeah.
And so we did this like, where would you find Sasquatch? Like tromping through the forest. And their parks are pretty cool. The ones they sent us to are really cool.
There's
It's
a lot
like,
to do, and yeah, they're beautiful.
It's great for like family vacations. So they have like tent parking, or they have like little cabins, or
And we stayed there, so we can say.
yeah, really nice, very friendly. So that kind of shows like the evolution of where we've been, where we started, which was with a GoPro, a drone, and our phones. And we started a business, a videography business. But yeah, it's just fun to see the evolution of our clients. And, you know, I'll say it a million times, but our clients become friends. And so to see our friends evolve with us and because of us, and like, it's just, yeah, it's an amazing journey. And we'd love to take it with you.
Stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.